Oh, gotta get the energy, gotta get the energy. I wrote March or something today, and I think it's because I'm anticipating as bad a year as last year, so I just want to get it over with quick. And now a little bit of fucking Trump watch. Yeah, we're going to do a little Trump watch each time, as I said last time. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not Trump. I'm sorry. I could see I could make that mistake though. But anyway, let's get the proper picture up. Today's exciting. It's an exciting Trump watch for Canadians because today our Prime Minister met with President Trump. He just kind of reminded me of Beauty and the Beast in a way. Just in time for Valentine's Day.
Two hearts.
Everybody's talking about how awkward that looks. You should have seen the dance later on.
Two hearts that beat as one.
Okay, that's all you're getting. I was laughing today. I thought when I get home, we're going to do some videotaping. We're going to do some videotape because I'm laughing. Did you know there's a great push with a lot of families to get everybody around the table for dinner? But that's not a new thing. In my day and my family, we always sat together at the dinner table. And it was lovely. We'd even light little candles. I was so mesmerized by those candles at a very young age. I stared at one of them and I put my eyebrow on fire. My whole head went up. That explains everything. My memories, we were sitting around there like Night of the Living Dead, or if you tried to get the zombies at the dinner table. All of us, just these really sad, except Dad, who would always try to put a happy face on it. He'd say, how was your day on a scale of 1 to 10? I still don't know to this day if he was serious or if he was just being a bit of a cynical asshole. I don't know. Mother, let's start with you. And she'd always say, a 10. But you knew it was like a 2.3 with poor Mom. I wasn't really happy in those days. It would come to me and I'd always try to answer the question truthfully. Nobody else would. Band class was great and drama was a little disappointing, but I got a very good mark. I'd say, 7.6 or something. Then we turned to Sharon. She'd say 0. Always 0. Mom was always 10. Michelle was probably fuck off. And Amy was just 0. But one time though, Sharon, as miserable as she was, I got her laughing about something. She spit milk out all over the table. It was disgusting and hysterical. So I'm laughing, she's laughing, and Dad just says, leave the table! She left the table, she's still laughing. There's still milk coming out of her nose, and I'm still laughing. I probably had to leave the table too. So leave the table! Some nights there was nobody left at the table after everybody was told to leave the table! These plates full of food getting cold, and the dog coming up to get it. Oh, Eat the Vegetable show. There was the Eat the Vegetable show. Yeah, if Mom put down a vegetable I didn't like very much, she was always like, oh, Bobby, please don't make a fuss, just eat one. And I would take one, put a little bit in my mouth, and I think the only reason she did it was for a laugh. My reaction was so over the top and ridiculous. I think Mom loved it. I think that was her favorite part of the evening, was the Bob Eats the Vegetable show, because she'd laugh, she'd enjoy that. And I wasn't even required to finish them if I didn't want to, just have that one piece so she could have a good laugh. I was smoking a cigarette on the way home from school one time as a teenager, and I got home late and feeling so sick and dizzy. My head was spinning. The whole room was turning around. But I had to sit down. I couldn't arouse suspicion. Father laid into me, man. We all sit around the table at the same time. You've come home and you're 20 minutes late. You're almost a half an hour late. After school, we had to stay behind a little bit. What's wrong with you? You don't seem very well. No, I'm okay. And then there was the evenings when Mom would try something new. Borscht. I don't know. Maybe she made a Russian friend. I don't know. We get this bowl full of red, goopy stuff. Like a bowl of someone's miscarriage. Can't say. Look like Stem cell research in a bowl. My dad liked it, or he pretended to like it. This is delicious. Poor mom, just such a housefrau for so many years. She always making dinner, trying to make something new. We all go, "Bleh," you know. I mean, that was a thankless job. I think she just lost it one day. One of the elections was on. I don't know. I don't think I was even 18 yet. I don't think I could even vote. I was just going to go out and ride my bicycle with some friends. Father's all in my face about how I should be home watching the debate. I should take an interest in these things. Really an adult now. Time with my friends later. And mother, she just suddenly snapped. She just went, and of course she got up and left the table. And father says, go see to your mother. What? I didn't do it. So I guess I got up. Mom got up. Man, sometimes we emptied that table. You know, there came a time later in the 80s, man, she picked up and she's going to work now. She's up and she's working. All us kids are grown up. And she says, I'm not cooking every day now. There's a schedule on the fridge and you'll all have a turn, including Dad. After all those years of playing happy homemaker, housefrau, it was about time she put on her Mary Tyler Moore boots and got the fuck out. Good for her. I applaud her for it. Father was not an easy man to live with, but leave the table! That's probably be another story. There'd probably be a whole other story. Now, what else? There's Waterloo. This could be a video all by itself. My youngest sister, she noticed that I had a loonie, and we got the loonie somewhere in the early 80s, I think, maybe mid-80s we got the loonie. I could Google it, but I could be asked to do it. I'm in the middle of a video. I was one of the first people, if not the first person she knew that actually had a loonie. Where did you get the loonie? Who's the loonie in this thing? Well, I got it in Waterloo. Waterloo. My father, in my lifetime, has had moments where you just kind of hear that violin string snap. Waterloo. We just finished the meal in utter silence. Everyone looking at each other, wondering what the fuck Waterloo meant. Was this our Waterloo? But I think that's another story for another time. You wouldn't know now, 30 years, 40, whatever. We get some takeout, we all put it out on the dining room table. Dad even gets a vegetarian one for the vegans. We get something for everybody. Maybe we're in the living room or on the porch. We just hang out, we're chatting and eating our food, we're having a grand old time. Dinner time's changed a lot since back then. But in the day, we all had to sit around the table and talk about our day on a scale of 1 to 10. Sharon would spit her milk. I'd throw up from smoking. I might throw up from having a piece of vegetable I don't like. Your vegetables, Bob. What are your rules? Leave the table. Talk about the election, and Mom would cry and leave. And leave him alone. And then someone, Waterloo. What were you doing in Waterloo? Now, my days, thank goodness at dinner time. If things are getting heated up, if things are getting ugly, just get in the smartphone. Get on that smartphone quick. Some people take the tech away. Now, children, give us the tech. We're going to sit around the table and we don't need any tech for a few minutes while we enjoy our dinner. No, I think if we'd had them in the day, we would have had our tech with us. Like weapons against the destructive force of the dining table. The Manson family, all try to sit around and try and enjoy family together time. I think it's really important. But if it's like my family and it's getting rough and Dad says Waterloo, or Mom starts to cry and accuse Dad of a lot of things, and Sharon spits milk up on the table, just get out your phone and start texting for help. Start texting for help real quick.